Hi, this is James Smith with Abbey Realty. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, Kendall. So what I'd like to do is just ask you, can you tell us your story that we have together as my client?
Okay, so my fiance and I started looking for places together, and we found this place online, and I got super lucky because I called the number that was listed with it, and I was connected through to James. And I've only been like in an apartment before this, so this is my first time really trying to rent somewhere. And so from the moment I started talking to James, he was amazing. Just completely professional, very responsible. I was very surprised by how little wait time I always had to have in order to get in contact with him. He was so fast. So I connected with James, and he had us in the property by that evening that I had just asked about that morning. So we were already looking at this house less than 24 hours after we found it. And we filled out our applications and everything beforehand, like you recommended. And it's been less than a week, and now we're moving in.
Well, can I ask you, was there any stumbling blocks during this time? Well, they didn't originally, just to inform the thing, they didn't originally want to lease it out. So we had to do some negotiations because they wanted to sell it, and so we had to kind of like, twist their arm a little bit, the fact they put it for lease to lease it out.
I forgot about that because it was a short period of time.
That's why it's been a week.
We were a little bit worried that they weren't going to want to rent it out, even though it was like placed for rent. So James handled all of that. That's why I kind of didn't even think about it because I didn't have to. He handled everything as far as that went.
Okay.
So it was really easy for me.
And what advice could you give future clients of mine?
I would say to take James' advice in whatever he's suggesting, because he really helped us out. I think that there was someone else who was looking at the same property before us, and James had recommended that before we went to go look at the property, that we should go ahead and fill out our applications and everything like that beforehand, because if we really do like it, we want to have the first application in. So we did that beforehand, and I know that that really helped out. And then we even had some connections with other realtors and things like that. So you were able to get our application in first and to talk to that realtor directly for us, because I know that was some nervousness on our part. That's why we were amazed that we were able to get in here less than 24 hours after I had contacted you, less than 12 hours after I contacted you. I contacted you at noon, and we were in here by like 5 or 6 by the time my fiance got off of work. So it was just a super fast process, and taking your advice and just kind of listening to you, I would say, was the biggest help of all, because this is my first experience with it. I wasn't exactly sure what I was doing, and he's been super helpful and definitely made up for my lack of knowledge in renting and things like that.
So when you're ready to buy a home, would you consider me as a real estate agent?
Absolutely. I have his number saved on my phone. I've already told my friends in this area, like, hey, if you want to buy a house, because I know I have a friend who's going to be looking within the next couple of years, and I was like, I'm sending you his contact information. This is the person you need to go through.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be the first step in your lives. You guys are getting married. I'm so excited for you guys. And I would like to just say thank you for letting us to help you with the first chapter of your lives together.
Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative of you and everything that you've done to help us out. And you've made this process just so much easier than I was expecting it to be. So thank you.
Not a problem. That's one of my mottos, is that I take the stress, anxiety, and pain out of real estate so you can concentrate on your family and your lives.
I didn't feel any of that. He was even out of town for part of this, so out of state, and you were able to handle it all without me. So thank you.
So now that you had this experience, what would you say that somebody should look for in a real estate agent when they go and they look for a real estate agent to rent?
So I think I told you a couple years ago, we had kind of a friend try and help us out who had just gotten into it, and nothing ever came of it. And I think I kind of realized the difference between having someone who's been doing this for a while and someone who was just doing it as a friend. You were so quick with response times, you were able to close the deal, you had connections within the industry, and I think just like communication was a top priority for you, and that's something that's important to me. It's I never felt like I was being neglected or the wait time was ever anything. You were so fast and professional and very communicative, so thank you.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for your time with me today.
I appreciate you so much.
And good luck in the future.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.